What's up? It's your boy, it's your man, it's your dude, Harry Lately, back with another episode of The Never Late Show. And for those of you who watched last week's episode, the interview with Miguel Faust, if you haven't, go check that out. Great episode about his project Callerita and some of his inspirations as an artist. He is a filmmaker who's bringing film to NFTs with his unique perspective. So again, if you haven't checked out that interview, go check it out. It was the last episode before this one. But one of the key themes or points of conversation during that interview was around representation. With him being from Spain, specifically Barcelona, and representing, the Latin perspective, both in films and in the NFT space, I really think it's important to continue to shed light on different parts of the globe so everyone feels represented in this NFT community. So with that said, in the previous episodes, we've gone to Asia, we've gone places in North America, we've gone to Europe. One place we haven't gone is South America, and specifically Brazil. So today I'm going to highlight a female artist who's doing some wonderful things, Afro-Latino artist actually, whose work is a vibrant collection of the African diaspora, and I couldn't be more impressed and I couldn't be more excited to share her work today. And that's none other than Thais Silva. All right, folks, before I jump into the collection, I'm going to start off by apologizing. It's Afro-Latina, not Afro-Latino. We're talking about a female here. So she's delivering heat on both Ethereum and Tezos. So I'm going to take you through her collection on Object as well as Foundation. And right off the bat, you can see what I mean by delivering heat. It's just, I can't say enough about it, especially my own cultural connection to this. It's just a blast from the past when I see this art. It tells a story. It definitely evokes emotion within me when I see some of these pieces. And what I mean by that is as you scroll down, let's start off with this Generations piece. So again, obviously I'm a black person, if you haven't figured that out yet. And, this piece is called Generations. And this is something that you're going to see in a black family, in a black household. If there's women, in the house, like there's going to be generations braiding each other's hair. So to see this, represented in Africa, there's not only the historical aspect of it, again, the cultural connection I have to it. It just, speaks volumes to me. Again, it evokes a whole bunch of emotions as I look at that, just understanding where the roots of something that I've seen in my household, where they started from. Scrolling down for folks who are familiar with old school hip hop, you see Big Daddy Kane here getting a haircut, but just with a backdrop that's like over the top. I don't know what style that is, so forgive me, but it's just super dope. Like, we'll just say that it's the super dope style because I really love your work, Thais, if you're watching this. As we scroll down again with the storytelling, there's so much cultural, just so much cultural connection with these pieces, so much history with these pieces. I really like how she displays the diaspora, both from a historical context and from a future context. So when you think about the idea of Black Future Month and Kanye, and I'm sure you've heard a number of other influencers talk about this, I really appreciate this piece when you think about the future of Black, and I'm assuming that these high rises could represent offices and the progression of of Black folks in the economy. I just, again, me being someone of African descent, I really do just identify with these pieces. And again, hats off to you, Thais, because I think representation is important in the space, and I think you're doing a great job. So thank you. As I mentioned, she's on Tezos and Ethereum. So here is the piece that she has on Foundation. Sorry, it was copped by someone, so you're too late. I mean, it may be available in secondary, but again, if you look at the historical aspect of this piece, the story that's being told, a mother with her child, kind of navigating, could be life. It could be somewhere in a rural community, in a village. I mean, I just really appreciate what Thais is doing here. So yeah, again, salute to you. This is beautiful work. Now, if you want to stay in touch with her and want to stay abreast of what she's doing, you can visit her on Twitter at Black Collage. It looks like, and with an underscore at the end. 8,800 followers, so she's definitely got some recognition. But folks, if you see this, please, if you're not following her, you need to. Regardless of what background you're from, what culture, race, ethnicity, this is great art. The bottom line, and I obviously have my own personal connections with it, but that doesn't mean that I don't identify with art from other communities. And I would say that would be also true for folks who are outside of the African diaspora, who can identify with pieces that represent us. So again, great work. This has been Tuesday's episode. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Peace.